Hold My Drink with Charleen and Ellie, a Go Loud original.
I used to have him saved as Devil in my phone. From when he wrote, no, honestly, from when we broke up, I was like, I can't text him again. He just had a packet. He literally handed the packet back to the friend of Hunky Dory's Buffalo Crisps.
Have you never been able to eat them since?
I can, but I can't stop. I just think of that washing machine experience of Buffalo.
Will I follow him on Instagram and see if he accepts me?
No,
will I?
Please,
will
do
I?
it right now.
Will I?
Do it.
Okay. I'll do it right now and see if he accepts me.
Welcome to Hold My Drink with Charleen and Ellie, brought to you by Go Loud, the home of Irish podcasts. So if you're new here, our podcast is like a group chat between you and your best friends, like a bathroom on a night out where you spill all your secrets, your dilemmas, you get advice off...
Not Bible advice.
Not Bible advice, but advice off other drunk girls, boys, whoever. And that's what Hold My Drink is all about. It's a safe space for us to come to chit chat, for you to feel like you are...
The girly chats.
Yeah.
That's it.
You are sitting here, you are like the third seat. So
but people always say that to us. They're like, I feel like I'm in the room with you. And I love that.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it, I think.
Yeah. So this week's episode is all about our firsts, including first loves.
It's rather adorable, to be honest.
We actually had a cute time.
Didn't we?
First kisses.
Yeah.
We found out Ellie's real name.
Yes, I am basically a real life Hannah Montana, except without the exciting life and the money. So...
But the name's exciting, so stay tuned. We've done our usual German word of the week, which I tell you, sip or skip, and our personal fave, secrets from the stalls, where you answer your dilemmas, queries.
We had some long ones this week, didn't we?
We did, but I feel like we gave... Are we getting good?
There was one of them where we got really good advice.
I was like, who said that? Like me?
So we're starting to surprise ourselves, to be honest.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for listening as always.
Yes.
We love you. We love you. It's kind of like the 1st of January for us.
It's the first
today,
Monday.
isn't it?
Is it the first Monday? Well, last week was a bank holiday, so we're... I was like, oh shit, Leanne's looking at me like, no, you're all over the place. What are you talking about? Is it not the first Monday? Is it
Let's
the second?
Just say it is.
Was last week a bank holiday?
Yes.
Okay, see, that's why that doesn't count.
Real Monday.
For me, anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm treating this as my December 1st when it's actually December 10th.
I feel like you need a month between December and January to get ready for January.
Just a blank month, yeah.
Because then the few days after Christmas isn't really good because... You're kind of preparing for New Year's.
Yeah.
And then you're expected to, straight after New Year's, jump into having your shit together after being hungover.
No, it doesn't go like that. Definitely not in my life anyway. It's been an absolute chaotic mess.
I was puking into a bucket after New Year's.
Oh yeah, you were.
You know, that just started off the week. the year on
that
the
started off the new year brilliantly.
But I have a good feeling about this year.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
I'm telling myself I do, but God knows.
You do.
The way that last year went...
The Swanee.
Yeah, in the absolute Swanee, so we're not going to hope for that this year.
But especially the podcast being every week, it makes you realise how quick the weeks go.
The weeks fly by.
Because we're in here and then we're like, oh my God, we're in again tomorrow.
Yeah. It flies by.
Life just goes too quick.
I know.
But we didn't do much. Well, you went out on the weekend.
I did. I went to the Exchequer in Ranelagh.
Did you enjoy?
It was beautiful. It was tapas. I never knew it was tapas.
I wouldn't think it was either.
I thought the Exchequer was in town. Is it not a bar in town?
I think there's two.
Okay.
I think because there's Exchequer Street.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a place there?
So maybe.
But we went to the one in Ranelagh anyway, and it was adorable.
I'm trying to think what I've done since last week.
You were a busy girl.
Yeah. Let me think. Oh, I didn't read. I'm doing dry January, so I'm being
good.
A boring bitch.
I'm not.
But do you know what? It's only been 10 days, so I've not noticed it so far.
Yeah.
Because I don't drink that much anyway. But when I do, you know what I mean? I wouldn't. Whenever I'm talking about drink, I'm like, I would say I'm not a big drinker, but I can't even say that because when I drink, I'm a big drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'll go into hiding again for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And just recuperate
Switch
myself.
off.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Just get my shit together.
We're actually planning on going to Berlin next week.
Yeah, we haven't booked yet.
No. Firstly, it was... Where did we want to go?
Iceland. Then we realised it was dark for... it's dark for only... bright for only 2 hours of the day. Iceland. So that was gone.
Yeah.
Next was...
And apparently it's so expensive over there as well.
I can imagine because it's so small.
Is it? Leanne's like, yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah.
Is it?
Apparently it's so expensive.
I always find that when people say something expensive, Dublin's expensive.
No, but I think this place is like
Dublin.
A coffee and a toasty apparently is like €27 or something mental.
God. Okay, thank God.
My dad was telling me last week, he was like,
but
when we looked up the flights and accommodation, it was €500 or something, wasn't it? It was
very cheap
to get there. Maybe because they know they're going to absolutely bleed you dry when you arrive.
Probably add on all these charges when you get there.
So
€57.
we scrapped that one in the bin.
And then we thought of going to Prague. You said Prague.
I don't even know where that is. Is that terrible? I've no
Prague
idea where it is.
It's in Europe.
Is that holy place? What's the holy one that everyone goes to?
Oh,
Lourdes. No, way off. Jesus
You
Christ.
said the Pope.
My mum is going to honestly whip out the atlas again when I get home.
I think it's somewhere near like Lithuania, like Eastern European.
Prague.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to
And
brush up
Poland
on
and stuff.
where
I'd love to go to Poland.
I loved Poland. We went
Did
to Krakow. Yeah, it was
I would
dead.
love to go there.
When did we go? I think we went in like, I'm going to lie and say March, but that's probably
Was it cold?
But it was nice cold.
Yeah.
Like we got to wear our jackets and boots and like
Because you're
walking
prepared
around
for the cold then, so you don't mind it.
Yeah.
Like.
We did all the salt mines in the old town and like, yeah, it was very cozy. It was a girls' holiday. There was 6 of us there.
And it's real cheap there, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
$1.50 for a drink.
Yeah, and we got like, there's a thing called the Krakow Tours. They're on Instagram. You got this big blacked out Mercedes bus and a
To drive you
driver.
around?
Yeah, I think we had him for the days that we were there. Like,
and probably dirt cheap.
yeah, he was just like, ring us if you ever want to go anywhere at all. Like, just text us, obviously, and let us know. And we'll collect
the
it and
same
drop you
guy every
back.
time?
Yeah, it was deadly.
God.
Yeah.
And isn't there's like ingots over there, isn't it? Wasn't that started
Yeah, it's a
there?
Polish company.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen people go over and bought loads of stuff. They went over
'cause
just to
it's
buy.
so cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in England, a lot of the
Yeah,
girls used to go over because I think there was a stage where you could use your like pro card, your discount card.
So you get an even
So you'd
bigger
be going over
discount.
getting foundations for €2
Oh
and
my God.
I know,
It's
imagine
mad. It's mad how some countries are able to
do that.
yeah, like even when I got my boob job in Lithuania, I was like, how are you able to? I was like, be real, like, how are you able to do this so cheap? But I was like, because you think abroad dodgy, but he was like, our cost of living is so cheap and like
So much cheaper.
our pay is so much less that like that actually
Is
in our money
expensive.
would be this for them exactly. I was like, that makes so much sense.
I know, when you-
But it's mad countries like that. I think we paid like for the hotel for the week. It was like €500 between us or something.
Between the
Something like
two,
that,
yeah.
and it was lovely.
Yeah,
Like one of the nicest ones you could get there. Like,
that's mad.
and then Dublin was like 400 a night.
God.
Thank you.
But yeah, so we've decided on Berlin
Yeah,
because Charlene can go there and
speak German.
speak German, and
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
get
currywurst.
fascinated.
Yeah, you can try the German food.
Yeah. Brush up on my.
Do you know you have
German.
you have to show your recovery cert or your vaccine to go into a shop.
You
I
were
told you,
telling
didn't I?
me, yeah.
Yesterday, yeah.
Like a
And
clothes
it
shop.
has to be a non-essential shop, which doesn't really make any sense.
What?
So if you're allowed to go in the supermarket without showing it, you can be anyone going in there. But
Okay.
if you're trying on clothes,
Oh God, you're not
COVID
allowed.
might- COVID
Sure, it was
might
like
go in.
when. Remember when there was stages where you couldn't buy clothes? Remember Dunn's had
Dunn's
had
cordoned
the
off.
Savida section cornered off. So the dressier clothes were cornered off, but you could buy pajamas and normal tank tops.
Was it because it would be unfair to clothes shops? Is that what it was?
Why, it made no sense. I'm telling you now, I think they sit there and just laugh and say,
What can we prank them with today?
it's honestly like being on an episode
Let's see
of,
the up for
yeah,
we just
it's
do
like punked. Sure, do you remember there was a €9 meal at one stage? Oh yeah, because your chicken wings and chips don't let you get COVID.
chicken wings will save you.
Would you stop it?
I can't
Like-
believe that was a thing.
Like seriously, when
I
you
think we'll look
at
back
it
at this
now,
whole thing and be
do
like,
you know what? I cannot wait for that to look back at it
Yeah.
and just go, what in the world
our
did we
kids will
live
be
through?
like, what the fuck? Unless there's another virus.
I want to be
it's
like
worse.
Anne Frank. I should have made a diary of everything. Maybe not in her circumstances, Jesus, but like I should have made some.
I
sort
bet
of-
you someone did, and they're gonna make a mint in a few years.
sell like a book about it, like
Yeah,
all the different restrictions
and
and
not
the
like all
time.
the
and
clippings of like the newspaper
Yeah.
articles and all. Why didn't we do
come here, if
that?
they don't talk about that, what else is there to talk about?
Of these years,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
true.
What? Imagine if all of this, none of it ever happened. To be on the news, like
I'd love to know what's
so
going on. Yeah, I'd love to know what would we be doing right now if that bat just never got fucking
Yeah.
eaten. Who the fuck eats a bat? Like,
Like, yeah.
can you not? This
If
is a
it
lesson.
never happened, like would we
Where
just
would we? But I believe in that.
would we live in our 2019 life now? Like,
Well, I don't know.
yeah.
I feel like so much changes with one little thing, and that would be a huge thing. But do you ever see the Butterfly Effect?
No.
It's a film, Ashton Kutcher, and basically goes through his life, and it shows how like what actually happens.
Something that happened can affect you.
Yeah, like in such a small way, something completely different changes.
Yeah.
And he keeps going back and coming back to a new future, and it's like something mad changes from this one little thing.
One small little thing can
And then-
change so
yeah,
much. Like,
yeah.
yeah, well,
It's
so
mad.
that's
Like even do you see the 9/11 quote thing, and it's like 3 people missed their alarms, 4 people done this. Like there's a reason for stuff. Everything happens.
There's a reason that they missed
all.
them and stuff.
Wow, like
Isn't it scary? When you
that
think
is
of it?
scary.
We'll start talking about manifestations and all.
Oh
and
yeah.
Calvin will come in and kill us.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to talk
We'll have
about
to get
that.
Sinead on. We actually will.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
I love Sinead's.
Yeah, she's just so
Her stories are to be glued. Some like almost nodding
agree.
along.
Yeah, staring at the phone, agreeing.
She's just so good. This week's Wait Till I Tell You, which is basically, if you're new here again, this is where we basically tell you a story. It's kind of like, it's turned into kind of anything, hasn't it? Anything goes.
Some weeks are really random. Some weeks they can be sad or like they can just be anything. Nothing to do with even what we're talking about. We come in the car on the way and we're like, so who's doing Wait Till I Tell You this week? And we obviously take it in turns. And then we're like, right, what'll I tell them today?
It's basically ending you type in a group chat, which can be anything. Yeah, just think about the stuff you put in your group chat,
like yeah, the endless screenshots of just random shit that you send into the group chat. Yeah. So today's Wait Till I Tell You is brought to you by me, Ellie Kelly. So the Wait Till I Tell You that I'm going to tell you all is that basically on, was it Saturday night? Saturday day? Friday, was it? Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah, because we went out Saturday then, yeah.
Friday afternoon, evening, I got my blue tick. Woo!
Can we put in like a little clapping sound? Yay!
So I know to some people, they'll either be saying, what is a blue tick? I know other people are going to say, who cares?
Fuck them.
Basically, a blue tick on Instagram, it just means that you're
a famous bitch. Okay?
No, it just means that you're verified by Instagram. Yeah. So basically that Instagram recognise that you are who you are, kind of thing.
It's really handy, for giveaways and all, because it's no fake pages try to text people because you're the real page.
That's the main thing that I wanted it for was for fake pages. The amount of fake pages of me is ridiculous. So it just means that, like, if I, like Charleen said, if I ever do stuff like a giveaway or whatever, I can just say that it's me, and it looks hella fucking cool. It
does look really cool.
I was getting Queeve to screenshot things and send them to me just because a little
see what it looks like.
I was like, screenshot that in my story and send it back to me just so I can see what it looks like. Will you?
Even when you come to my picture, I just kept seeing a little blue tick.
The little blue tick. It just looks so cool. But
it does.
You have to. A lot of people want to know, like, how do you get it and stuff.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting.
Couldn't really tell you, to be honest, because I've been denied it so many times. So basically, you apply for it. So there's setting on Instagram. Is it a setting? A part of Instagram?
In the settings.
Is it if you have a public page?
I reckon you'd have to be on public for
it.
Yeah,
I think if
so.
You have like a public page, it says
you don't have to be a public figure, because Daniel wasn't one. He doesn't have a business page and he got one.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
So, but your page has to be on public?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just apply for it. I had to send in like my name, a picture of my passport, any like articles that I was in, if I did anything on television, which I did. I just sent in a lot of news articles and stuff.
To show that you're like a person of notabilities.
Is that what it is?
I think so,
my collections that I've done. Yeah. Anything that basically has my name attached to it being in the public, kind of, maybe. Yeah. So,
exactly.
Sent all them in. You can only apply, I think it's every 30 days or every 60 days.
30.
And I was denied loads of times. I think I was denied because of my name.
You were saying that? Yeah.
That's what I think it is. Cause
you haven't ever said that in the podcast about your name.
Oh, Jesus. We'll save that for another day. But basically, my name isn't Ellie Kelly. My name on my passport isn't Ellie. But yeah.
I'll tell you at the end of the episode.
Will I?
Yeah.
Maybe I think that's why it was denied, because they were looking at my passport and looking at, because it asks you other names you're known as or something. So I was putting in obviously Ellie, and they were like, oh, maybe it doesn't match.
It's not her. Yeah.
Could have made that up. But yeah, and then Friday night I was sitting on my floor curling my hair, and one of our friends, Quiva, rang us, or she rang me. And she was like, the blue tick fella. And I was like, who? What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
And she was like, you got a blue. She was screaming. And I was like, no, I didn't, you liar. And she was like, I swear. She said she was checking who saw her close friends' stories.
And it was just a blue tick.
And she had a blue tick outside it.
Isn't it mad how it just pops up?
Yeah, it just, like, they don't email you to tell you or anything, or... Yeah, I know. I'm sure some people will roll their eyes and be like, here, it's not that much of a big deal. But I think when this is your job, you have to celebrate the small things. As small as one little coloured tick on your fucking Instagram page is, it's something that just, it nearly makes it feel like what you've worked for has kind of been, not recognised, but like, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. It's just like a little pat in the back, like
a little certificate.
Yeah, we'll give this to you.
Yeah. Deserved.
So yeah.
Love it.
That's my way to like tell you.
Very uplifting.
I got my blue tick. My mum was like, "What's going on up there?"
And were you screaming as well? Then
I went into my brother-in-law and he's like, "No way!" I was like, "Mum, I got my blue tick." She's like, "What the fuck is that?" I didn't know what the fuck is that. But she was like, "What is that?" And then I had to explain. My cousin replied to my story and all, and she was like, "What does this mean?" So people are just like, I do not know what this is. But
It just is like Instagram giving you. Do you know in school when you get a gold star?
yeah, it's just like
It's like that, but even better.
we'll
like,
give. I
it's
wonder
like,
if there'll be many fake pages of me around now.
well,
Probably.
even if they are, no one's gonna be filled because they're gonna be like, "Glass doesn't have to be."
Hopefully, because anytime I do, when people send them to me all the time, being like, "Is this
Yeah.
you, Ellie?"
No,
I'm like,
it's
"No, it's
not.
so sad. It's really
No.
not."
There's actually one going around of me. Well, it's not even me. It's called Shar Kerrigan. It's called, and
Is
I
that
keep
the one
trying to
with the
get.
weird picture.
Keep
that
sending
got
people
sent you?
links and all to OnlyFans that I don't own.
Remember the picture you got last week? Well, it's yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? And I told Instagram, I was like, "Can you get this down?" They were like, "No."
Yeah, this
No.
doesn't go against our
And then
community
they take
guidelines.
down my story. I had a story of Dano left a rapper somewhere and goes, "I'll kill him."
Oh,
And
they
they were like,
down.
"This is for bullying and violence." I was like, and you won't delete a page that's pretending to be me and spreading basically nudes that aren't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
mine. Like,
Oh,
anyway.
some of the stuff is just all over the place. But yeah, that was my little positive way till I tell you. To the start of
That was a really good
2022
start. That's just
Wasn't
that
it?
is goes to show how good it's going to be every year for you.
It
so.
was the end of last year was absolutely dreadful.
proxy.
So to
the
come
only
into the
word.
start of this year and just been all over the place and just to have that little kind of
That's the universe telling you like this is how the
Here you
year's
go.
going to go.
well, I hope, yeah, I hope
Giving you a little
it keeps up its momentum.
momentum.
Is that what you call
Yeah.
it? Yeah, and I hope.
I
it
feel like
keeps
I
up
already
like that.
I already feel like I'm busy this whole year.
Do you?
Do you get me? Like I
Good.
just feel like it's gonna be a good busy year.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yay.
German word of the week is where I tell you German words and Ellie guesses
You
it.
basically have me fluent, and I
Yeah.
can't wait to go to Berlin and just sit there. Do you know what I'm so excited for? For you to order food, and me just be looking at you.
Do you know what? I always speak English when I go.
No, well, I'm not
No,
letting
I
you.
won't. I won't. But
I'm not
I
letting you.
usually would.
You can just say that I'm your little pen pal or something.
Yeah,
that you're
yeah,
just.
yeah.
I'm your what's it called? Exchange student, and
Yeah.
you're bringing me.
I'm teaching her German.
Yeah. Oh my
Um.
god! Will you teach me something that I can try over there?
Yeah. Let me think now. Okay.
Okay.
Flugzeug.
Is it something that you'd see on the daily?
No.
Oh,
It's to do with travel though.
passport.
Flugzeug. No.
Why do you
know
look at
why.
me
I
like
don't know
it
why.
might be?
I don't know. My brain just takes a little.
Sometimes I think she's like,
I'm like,
yeah, it might be.
Yeah, no.
No?
Passport is pass.
Just pass.
Pass, yeah.
Pass.
Yeah.
There's no port.
No, it's pass. They just knocked off the board.
Travel bag.
No.
Suitcase. I think you did suitcase.
No. I don't suitcase.
Did you?
Coffee, yeah. Oh, did I?
Yeah, I think you did. One of the first
God, I'm
ones.
repeating words now.
No.
No.
What is it?
Airplane.
Oh,
Flugzeug.
Flugzeug.
Yeah.
So how do you say I'm going to go get on the airplane?
Ich fahre nach Berlin im Flugzeug.
You're
So
so
I'm going
bloody
to
cute.
Berlin in the airplane.
You're adorable. We need to actually go back and have a list of them all. Just so you
I
don't
need to,
repeat
but
yourself.
I nearly said, what was it? Tissue again. I said that
Did you
already.
say it
Like,
already?
Can I not have more words than...
Yeah. She just
I've
looks
done-
around the room
I've only
going,
done 13 words as well, 14. You'd swear I done loads, I'm running out. Like,
No, we need to keep them all.
but
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed
Love
German
you.
Words Week. So we basically asked for topics this morning. We obviously have some on our list, but we want to keep some for a bit later on.
Yeah.
Don't we? Like in some juicier ones and heavier ones as well. We want to do something lighthearted. So
Today, yeah.
someone said to talk about our first loves, which is what we're going to do.
So bling cute.
So that's what we're going to do. First loves, first kisses,
First everything.
first...
Maybe.
Exactly. I was
Yeah?
going to say first bits, but I didn't mean it like that.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first love well? I know for some
yeah.
people it's like a blur.
Like I obviously haven't spoken to him in years,
Yeah.
but I can still hear his voice. Like I know, I can, and like I still remember I'm pure blushing. And all. What am I doing? I can still remember like specific conversations we've had. Like yeah. I was with him for years, so maybe that's why. Like I
How
don't
many
think
years?
like I had boyfriends before him, but they were just little fecky things.
Yeah.
But I think I was maybe like I'm gonna say 15. I was in third year,
And
so
you broke up.
we broke up when I was like 19, 18 maybe.
Wow. They're really big years in your life as well
Yeah.
to change.
Like
and
it was
stuff.
a lot of my teenage years.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless him. Cutie. Wish him well.
Hello if you're listening. I love you.
No, I'd say anybody who knew me growing up then knows exactly who I'm
And why
talking
did you
about.
break up? Wait, how did you get together? How did you meet? Like, what? How did it?
Like, I remember texting him on my Nokias and all, like, mad stuff. So we used to be out, like, drinking in fields and shit, obviously, when you were not condoning it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We all did it. And I think he used to get with my friends. He used to be kissing my friends and stuff. And then one night, I don't know. I don't actually know. Like, you know when you just kiss someone?
Yeah.
I think I kissed him and I think I realised I was like, yeah, you're mine. It's just going to be me and you from now on, anytime we're drunk.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're young, isn't it? It's like you just mark your territory.
But like, it was really full on. Like, I'd stay in his house all the time. I was a bridesmaid for his uncle's wedding.
Wow.
Like, at a young age. Like, it was so full on.
Part of the family.
Yeah, literally a part of the I still talk to his mum. I have his mum on Snapchat. Like,
oh,
yeah, I saw his mum and his auntie actually last week. Like, I loved them. So I just loved their whole family. His mum was pregnant actually when I got with him first.
Oh.
So she was pregnant when I got with him first. So like, I was there when she had that baby. Like, I saw or did she just have her maybe? I think she was maybe like a year old or something. But yeah, it's mad.
And did you miss the family after you broke up?
Oh yeah, I think we
especially
tried to
when
get
you're
back
there
with
with
each other.
someone with like throughout their pregnancy. Then you're not. It's like
yeah,
sad.
like we used to babysit the kids and all, and like I'd have, if I turned on my old phone, I definitely have, you know when we all have like a Google Drive thing of like old pictures of phones and stuff, I definitely still have old pictures of them.
SIM cards
Yeah.
them, yeah.
I definitely still have pictures of them like on my phones and stuff, but yeah, I think we tried to get back with each other at one stage. And I think I texted him telling him I love him and he was like, it's too soon. Yeah. He was like, no. I think I tried to follow him actually on Instagram after we broke up and hadn't spoken and stuff.
Yeah.
I tried to follow him back on Instagram and I remember him texting me saying he was like, I know there's stuff on your Instagram that I don't want to see and stuff on mine that you don't want to see. So I think we're better off just not following each other.
Like what though? Like,
I don't know. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Miss you.
Love
Bye.
you too.
But yeah, still, I have pictures and all at home. I went on his Debs, he went on mine.
Oh.
Yeah, like bless us. That was
And was it
definitely
a good relation? Like, do you think that paved the way for your other relationships? Like, do you think that was a good one to start with?
Ah, yeah, he was the funniest human being I've ever met in my whole entire life. And I think
in love
I'm maybe still in love. Don't I sound like I'm still pure in love with him? Jesus. Yeah, he was the funniest person I ever met in my life. And like, all my family loved him and he was just deadly blessed.
He needs to get on the podcast.
Will I follow him on Instagram and see if he accepts me? Will I?
Please.
Will
do
I?
it right now.
Will I?
Do it.
Okay. I'll do it right now and see if he accepts me. He'd be like, I know she... Oh, he probably won't even know actually. He, yeah, if anybody's listening to this that used to hang around with me years ago, you all know exactly who I'm talking
They'll be
about.
checking your followers to see who it is.
Yeah. Yeah, look, requested. Okay. Yeah, you all know exactly definitely who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But, no, bless him. It was really cute. It was
That's
a
nice,
good relationship.
yeah.
And we all hung around with each other and like... But I think at that age as well, you're so young.
Yeah.
You are so young. And I think I turned into a bit of a bitch. I broke up with him.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
and I turned into a bit of a bitch. I started going out and stuff, so I got a bit greedy. Well, not greedy, God, that sounds awful, but
No, I know what you mean.
my eyes on other people
Yeah.
and just stupid shit.
Yeah.
But like, I remember thinking, like, I was like, I'm gonna marry this man.
You do though.
Don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You see, you're so hopeful. And then as you go older, you're like, oh,
It's
here's another blow in. Like,
But it's mad. Like, I think now, like when we were with each other 10 years ago, basically.
wow.
I wonder now if we met each other now, would we click? Like, you're such a different,
change
you're a different
so
person
much.
from a
Yeah.
year ago.
Yeah.
So I wonder, like,
Yeah.
did I just follow him on Instagram? I feel drunk. What the fuck? He's going to see that and be like, get this girl away from me. I got away from her and he's coming back 10 years later. Oh,
To
God.
haunt me.
Yeah, imagine he listens to
Well,
it.
like,
Oh,
imagine
God.
he felt the same about you and is the start of a love story. Like,
Imagine to come back. That's what happened to Dominique.
that is
Didn't it?
true.
We've talking about Dominique a few
That
times.
is true.
No. Bless him. No. Such good soul. Such good
Yeah.
skin. No bad words to say about him.
That's lovely.
Bless him.
So,
how
was your first kiss then? No.
No, he wasn't my
no.
first kiss. No. But he was my first, like, love. Had
Yeah.
boyfriends before him, like I said, but no. Like, as soon as I hear of, like,
Yeah.
if I think, like, I still have dreams about him sometimes. Is that weird?
What? No.
To just think, yeah,
No,
I wouldn't
they're
even know why.
like-
Like, I haven't spoken to that boy in probably, I'm going to say, like, 7 years.
Oh my god. Did you ever see him around?
Never. I've never seen him. Is that
That's
weird?
weird.
Isn't it? He lives in the same place. Like, he lives, like, I'm pretty
Near
sure he
you.
does maybe. I met him once, actually, when I was on holidays when I was 21.
Oh yeah.
Bumped into him on holidays.
Oh
But
yeah.
That was it. No.
Other than that, and as well, that's abroad, and you think you've
Yeah,
bummed
yeah.
someone here of all places, like.
No, I'm getting the fear already. No, but anybody that knows me from then obviously knows who I'm talking about. But no,
Look, it's
Cute,
done now.
like,
You've
yeah.
followed.
Oh,
You can
Jesus.
just follow. It's just to be friends, like.
they text me and be like, I'm not accepting that. What if he has a girlfriend? Oh no, but I don't. I'm not following you because of that. Like,
No.
just for
Shits and giggles.
Yeah.
For the podcast.
Bless.
I'm sorry for the podcast.
yeah, it's basically for the podcast. We keep you filled in. But sorry, I went on a rampage there. I'm obviously still madly deep in love with him. I'm only messing. But
Head over heels.
Jesus Christ, who was your or not? Who was your first love? God, no. How was your first love? Do you still remember it? Like,
Yeah, actually, it was pretty awful.
I was going to say,
It was
why
really
do you not look
bad.
so confident about
It
this?
was. I don't know where like I got him from. Like I don't know. And he was so nice at the start. Like everything was fine, but he just ended up being a fucking arsehole. Like all my friends. Like I literally no, honestly, really
Will the
bad.
girls know who you're talking about?
They will know. He
Yeah.
was I used to have him saved as Devil in my phone. From when he wrote, no, honestly,
Devil?
from when we broke up, I was like, I can't text him again. Just very, very bad, very bad. But then,
Is this the one that you bumped into over Christmas?
no,
Oh, okay, sorry.
no,
Oh, okay.
God, no, Christ, that's another story
Yeah.
for another day. But do you know what? I actually don't remember much of the relationship. It's kind of a bit of a blur, but I
Yeah.
do remember how you feel and like.
Yeah.
Everything was just really intense and like too much for
Isn't
that
it?
age.
Yeah.
It was it was hot. Like we'd fight so badly. Like just would block me, and I'm like, I always get fucking blocked for some reason. Like I'm not even that annoying, but anyway, block me, unblock me, and like just knew how to get me upset and like get me like.
And would do it.
It's scary looking back. I look at 16-year-olds now. I'm like, oh my god, if I'd seen someone in that relationship like that, would break my heart because you're so young to be
Yeah.
experiencing such. Then broke up, went to Paris while we were broken up.
Together? Oh.
Thought Paris is cursed for me, like it's very bad. went to Paris, broken up. I was like, surely we'd go to Paris, we'll just get back together. Like
Yeah.
it was going on as if we were together the whole time, and then we came back. He was like, yeah, nothing's changed.
Oh,
I was
real.
like, yay.
Thumbs up.
Broke up, and then as you move on, they can crawl back. Like kept getting new numbers.
Always
When I
do.
blocked them, voicemails off me like 4 a.m, like calling me. But yeah, that was just not a good relationship.
No.
No, it was just, it should have just ended way before it did.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure I said awful things as well, but I think it shows how I am with Dana now in our relationship that it wasn't me, it was him. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Because if it was me, I wouldn't be able to be happy with anyone. But like he's
Do you reckon?
just, yeah, it was horrible, horrible man.
And like, did you stay in each other's
Mostly
houses?
scar.
Serious?
No, his mom didn't like me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
for now she didn't really try to get to know me though, and I'm always very pleasant.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm someone who's not.
Pleasant.
Who you'd meet and be like, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you're trying to be nice. Like, you know, with a parent, you'd obviously be like extra polite and everything. Like,
Yeah.
meeting someone didn't like me, never stayed in his house. He'd stay in mine, but that was it.
Yeah.
But I think if a family doesn't like you, like, it's never gonna work.
Never gonna be the same.
It makes you feel like shit.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
But you
Especially
feel like you're caught in the middle as well.
Yeah.
Like, I went through a phase of me fighting with my mum and dad, and that's so wrong. If somebody is coming in between
yeah,
your parents, like, for God's sake, I was fighting with
Yeah.
my mum and dad over me being with someone, and
yeah.
it'll just never change.
No, family comes first in
Yeah.
in them cases. But
Absolutely.
it was just like an awkward feeling. But yeah, that was done. But I was so upset when we broke up.
Were
Do you know, you still are, even if something's toxic as fuck, you're still,
know.
it's just you're used to being with them, like.
Yeah. Can I just reiterate? Is that what you say? Reiterate? Sorry, I had to pronounce my T's there. My mum will be listening to this and kill me. When I say that we were together for like 4 years or something, I think it was an on and off thing. Don't quote me on that.
Oh,
in
was
case
it?
anybody is like, well, I saw you kiss. Yeah, I saw you kissing this person or something. So just in case, but
Yeah.
it was long. It was a long one.
Yeah,
But
they're always on and off though when you're not.
I'm
well,
sitting here on
mine
my phone
actually
refreshing it to see when he's going to text me saying, or if he'll actually delete the request. Can you find out if somebody won't accept you? Well,
isn't.
yeah.
No. Well,
You
the
just
request will
won't
be
get
gone.
in.
The request will be gone, I think, if they ex you.
If they say
But
no,
they could just leave it there and just never reply to it.
lads, I have to fear, and I'm not even drunk. What is wrong? Honest to God.
2022
This will be fun though. I'll keep you updated on this.
But yeah,
First loves.
Went to counselling then age 17. No, honestly, I didn't eat. I was like,
excuse me.
I was tiny. You see pictures of me. I was like
Over him.
I was like a stick. It was just, any of my friends will tell you, like, they'd be like, yeah, he's just skinny.
Do you reckon he's seeing you on social media and is kicking himself? Because I would be.
I don't know. I don't think some boys are into that. I feel like boys would rather you be like stashed off.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because, don't know.
Like
some boys
private,
don't
like-
I don't like the whole
Instagram
publicity thing. Yeah.
Aw.
In my experience, anyway. I've absolutely been with pricks. Honestly, like, I don't know where I picked them from. But you know what? All the pricks I've been with have all been lovely at the start. It's not like I picked them because they're a bad boy.
Because they are pricks,
It's because
They
they're
turn
so
into pricks, do
nice. Like, narcissistic vibes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's
what
so
you-
hard to see.
Oh, it's because
so hard to recognise.
you're always
a
thinking
narcissist.
back. You're like, but he was nice this one time
Yeah.
in April, and you're like, that was the start, and you're like, but why can't he just do that again? And then you just can't get out of it.
No, a narcissist will always be a narcissist as
Yeah.
well. There is no getting out of that.
Yeah, definitely.
But do you remember your first kiss?
Yeah, I have actually a funny story to tell about that.
Queven knows the fella I kissed. My first kiss, actually. He's from where you're from.
Ooh, tell me, tell me off mic. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
So yeah, we just had a little chat off mic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can cut that out. Yeah, you know my first kiss, boy.
Oh my god, what a small world,
Isn't it? It's so
Dublin's
weird.
too small.
Oh, Jesus.
Mine actually was from Northern Ireland.
Oh, fun.
And I
Or was it one of them? Remember you were young?
No.
I kissed
No.
one on holidays. I
Because
did.
he was
in
from Northern
Spain.
Ireland, but I kissed him here in Dublin.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how we found them. We just found them like roaming around the area. Two Northern Irish fellas.
Northern Ireland stragglers. Like what?
We found them. We ended up hanging around them for the day, and then obviously, as you do when you're younger, you like plan to kiss.
Oh God.
So we like planned to kiss at this wall.
I'm actually getting itchy.
And the
even
man,
thinking
I
of
actually still have him on Facebook. The fella was like bragging about how many girls he'd kissed and stuff, and he was like, I've kissed 32 girls. I still remember it was 32. Or was it 30? Yeah, something like that. And then while we were kissing, his friend was like, 33. As in, like, I was 33. I remember, like, pulling out and laughing. Like, I can still feel
Oh,
it.
so feel
And
sick.
also, I'd never forget it for this reason. He just had a packet. He, like, literally handed the packet back to his friend of Hunky Dory's Buffalo crisps.
Have you never been able to eat them since?
I can, but I can't stop. Like, all I just think of
of.
that, like, washing machine experience of Buffalo, like, in my
Was
mouth.
it one of the like hands on the bum?
Oh, yeah, hands
one
around
of
the neck.
Oh God!
But you don't know what you're doing. Like,
Head tilted the whole
I
way
remember,
to
do you,
the
but
left.
do you remember the fear of being like, how the fuck do you
How
kiss
do you
someone?
kiss someone?
Practice
No,
on the back
meet.
of your hand. Did
How do you
practice on
meet someone? I hate that word so much.
It's mad, isn't it mad that your body just knows? Like, your
You
human
know what to
instinct
do.
just knows.
Well, some people still.
Some people don't. I remember kissing people in the discos and they literally just go, like, stick it in and just go, like, in like a wash machine in circles.
Mine was one of them.
And you'd come out and you'd be traumatised.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what was
What
that?
did I just do? Was that what
Imagine
it's going to
that
be like for the
COVID
rest of my
times.
life?
We'd be all riddled.
yeah. Oh no, mine was a pure like that, a set up one.
Oh, God.
Yeah, a set up one down in Wicklow.
Oh, Wicklow. Oh, that's
Yeah.
where you're mobile
Yeah,
home. Yeah.
we had a mobile home down there,
Mhm.
down in Wicklow. And it was a real set up one. It was like, okay, you go there and he'll wait for you. And then you have to walk over. And I remember being like, no, I don't, like, I'm so embarrassed. I don't want to.
Oh,
and like, they'd all turn around and be like, 1, 2, 3. And they turn their back and, now I think when I say first kiss, it was definitely one of those, like,
Wash machine.
like,
Head proper, like
yeah,
this.
head
Yeah.
tilted. Let's touch tongues and then run away
Yeah,
from each
yeah,
other
yeah.
and never speak again. And I think we hated each other ever since after
Oh,
that.
no.
Yeah.
It does get a bit awkward, though,
Doesn't
doesn't it? Yeah.
Because we were the
Maybe
younger
that was the
siblings.
ick
The
back
two
then.
younger siblings. So it was like, all the older siblings would say, let's make them get together.
For entertainment
Yeah.
purposes only.
Yeah. But yeah, my first kiss, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was my first kiss. And then I remember coming home from British, like when you'd be in school and stuff, and be like, no, I kissed someone during the summer. During
No
Wicklow.
one
They'd be like,
believe
you liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the Spain thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kissed someone on holidays in Spain.
Yeah.
Spoof.
Or Wexford.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know them, though.
No, yeah.
Like, they're not even from there.
No.
But we'll keep sex for when we do the sex
Yeah, will we?
episodes.
I
Yeah.
was going to say.
Yeah.
'Cause mine is not a pleasant story, to be fair.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Okay, we'll keep that because I'm intrigued.
You're not allowed to listen to that episode.
But what do you think you've taken away any lessons from your first love?
To be honest, no. Because he was so pleasant.
Oh,
I know. Like, I only...
Do you think he taught you of how you should be treated though? Because
Yeah, and
he
then I
was
went
so
in
nice.
maybe he was too nice, and I went in the opposite direction and looked for absolute arseholes after that.
That can happen.
The fella I got with after him was nice. He was nice. I always said he absolutely adored the ground I walked on.
That's what you need. That's what you deserve.
But why do I run from men like that? Like, men, they were boys.
I know. It's weird, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Why are their brains like this?
I don't know.
You want someone
It's like when we were talking about the bad boy thing.
Yeah.
Why do we like them?
Yeah.
I think it's a fixing mentality. Remember we talked about that? We feel like we want to fix them.
Yeah, you want to help them.
I'm not fixing anybody. I'm still on this fella's Instagram page refreshing it, seeing if he accepts me. Lads.
Pray for Ellie.
I'm itching here.
We'll update you next
I'm
week.
itching. I don't even want bleeding anything off him. Like, I just had to do it for the bands.
I don't know what
Well, you definitely learned a lot.
Probably just be out wary if you give your heart to, maybe.
Oh, you're so sweet.
No, because like I don't know. I think I'd give it too quick, and then I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
someone just stamps it
Yeah,
off,
yeah, yeah.
it's gone.
Like, wear your heart on your sleeve kind of thing, do you?
And don't not tell people about like stuff that happens, because I feel like I didn't tell my friends about that he was horrible.
Aww.
As much, do you know what I mean? As much as afterwards, I was like, he did this.
Yeah,
and they were
yeah.
like, what the fuck?
But in
And
the
like,
moment, you never said
no,
it.
because when you love someone, you're like, oh, I want everyone to think they're nice.
Aww.
I tell like one of the girls, but not even. I wouldn't even tell her like the extent, you know. But
Just bits in there.
and if a fella blocks you,
Run.
throw him in the fucking bin. Someone who loves you is not going to block you and not going to make you upset. So, goodbye. But speaking of loves, we're going to jump in a segment that we love so much. It's called Secrets from the Stalls. I think you love it as well, because he's always sending great.
I love it. Yeah.
Great dilemmas.
You got a really big one this week, didn't you?
We have two kind of longer ones.
Yeah.
That I wanted to help. We wanted to help. We started one of the long ones.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Jump into it?
Okay, listen closely because it is long. So, basically, me and my ex-boyfriend have years of history going on, from being best friends, then together, to not speaking since we were 14, now 19. We got back together during the summer after becoming friends again for a while, but now have broken up again 3 months ago. The breakup was a shock, and I still don't really know what happened. He just said he's not ready. It wasn't mutual, and we're not both to blame. Even he says it's 100% his fault. We were fine for a while after we broke up, but then there was some beef over a couple of different reasons, and we didn't speak for 5 weeks over Christmas because I wanted space. We spoke again the other day and had a big fight, and I'm really upset. I'm not upset over the breakup anymore, as I believe if we're meant to be together, it will be. But my dilemma is that I don't know what kind of terms we'll be on now. There's a lot of horrible things he did which I'm really mad about, and I don't want to try to be friends so soon, as I'm trying to move on. But we live close to each other, have many mutual friends, and do the same commute to college every day, so I'm often on the train with him. Before it was fine, we just talk normally, but now that I've fallen out, we're no longer on good terms. I don't know what I should do, as it's not so easy to just stop speaking. Should I say hi, sit next to him? How should I act? Like, whether to be cold or act happy? Part of me wants to never speak to him again. I feels like he doesn't deserve to get to speak to me, but part of me wants to be on good terms so we can stay friends with each other's friends, so it's not awkward when we see each other. Thanks so much.
Oh, good God.
So she's kind of asking what she should do, like what's the next step to take, as in to be on good terms.
I think,
because it's someone she sees obviously regularly.
yeah, I think you have to put yourself forward first.
Yeah.
Think of yourself in this situation. And I think just be civil. I think you're only doing yourself an injustice if you try and go with this cold hearted thing, because it'll constantly be on your mind. You're putting yourself in bad form and being in a bad mood. I think, like, I know a party never ever wants to speak to him again, but like you said, if you do have mutual friends and there is a chance you're going to see each other, I think for your own sake and your own peace of mind, to just be civil. Don't be best friends, obviously, but to be civil and just a hi, goodbye, whatever kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I think you'd be doing yourself a favour.
What's
in
that
sense, maybe.
that quote? It's like about when you hold on to poison, you're the only one that it affects or something.
Yeah.
It's about like when you're holding a grudge, it's only actually
Affecting
hurting you.
Yeah, you're not
your
hurting.
whole, it's heavy on you. Like,
You're not hurting the other person, even though they probably deserve it or whatever. But I think civil, but cut relationship ties, maybe.
Yeah.
See all that crack back and forth and all that. No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be into that at all. I've never, like, even when I was with Connor, obviously we broke up once in between 6.5 years.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able for the on and off crack at all. Do your head in.
It loses its like realness.
You don't feel like you're in a relationship when you get back with them then,
you don't feel like you're actually broken up with them,
it's like what we just say we're boyfriend, girlfriend now, but
We're just
basically
fighting.
we were together the whole time. We were just not speaking for a couple of weeks, like, but no, I think the civil thing is the best road to go. Maybe
it's very
just,
mature.
Yeah, maybe that's my outlook on this year. I'm just trying to be the mature bitch.
Yes.
So we won't be petty in here, don't we, not Charlene?
No cold hearts here.
No, we're
But I actually
growing.
went to college with my ex.
Oh yeah, you did.
So it's kind of like the same situation.
How was that?
I'm always very civil.
But you're just a pleasant person anyway.
But I just don't believe in like holding any, unless someone's
Walking
after
into the room with your finger up. Like.
No, I did like for a few weeks where you feel like that, but like most of all, it's just sad that you're after losing someone that you talk to. And I was very mature about it. And, like, would say hello, but I'd get to see him, in person.
Yeah, in person.
Yeah, I'd just like
get blanked.
But I'd rather be the one that said,
but yeah, to
hello,
other people,
and was friendly, and
you look like the better person and the bigger person there.
Yeah,
he looks like the absolute gobshite, like sham. Yeah,
yeah.
To be honest, I think anyway.
Yeah, I think.
I just think the age of all of us at this stage, and it takes so much more energy to be a bitter person,
especially if you're not like that.
Fuck me, it takes so much energy out of you to try and be bitter and try and have drama and all in your life. Like, who genuinely wants that? Who wants to wake up in the morning and say, right, I'm gonna have drama and
12 o'clock drama?
Literally, like the Grinch, listen off what he does. Honest to God,
that's what I thought.
Who wants to have that kind of lifestyle? Because it would drain your energy so much. Yeah. Whereas if you just be
live and let live.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think you should say hi to him. Don't be like in a full on. You don't have to have a full on conversation if you don't feel like you want
have to. Yeah.
But I think once you say hi, it breaks that kind of awkwardness. You're like, I'm glad I done that.
Yeah.
Do you know? You'll
feel better for doing it.
Even if he gives you the finger back, which he won't, because he seems to be nice and stuff back, even though he's done horrible things. But he's not like being cold. Yeah. But yeah, I think just say hi and break that.
You'll feel better, and you need to put yourself
especially if you've
first.
mutual friends.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hope that helped anyway. Thanks for writing in. So the next one is, my ex has followed me after years of no contact. Now I can't get him out of my head. Help.
Well, sorry, I did just follow my ex from 10 years ago on Instagram today, so I'll let you know how that one goes.
I think this is so normal.
Wait, is she in a relationship?
Where
am I?
She hasn't said. I'm thinking no.
No?
I think this is so normal though.
Oh, text them.
If someone just doesn't, if someone's not been in your mind and then they come back, you're like, oh, you're like.
But like, think of the feeling you have if somebody was in your life years ago. It doesn't even have to be an ex, like a friend. Think of that feeling when you bump into them again after years, or like when someone comes back, and if they were good, obviously.
Sure.
She's looking at me like, fuck no. But like, if it was good, if it was pleasant, if it was mutual, like,
yeah,
how cute. Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it works a lot of the time.
It's just reminiscing, and
I just be like, depends on how if you ended on
good terms.
Yeah, if it was just a case of like, and why not just have a sneaky link with him?
Yeah, even if it's not a sneaky link, it might just be a little that was a nice time in my life. Let's be friends. Yeah. He could just be mature now, checking up and all.
Yeah, but I think she wants to have a sneaky link.
She wants to have a sneaky link.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm not saying no to that either. To be fair.
Yeah, like if you know what it's like, why not?
Yeah.
And we had a good time. But I think that's normal. I think it just
can't get him in my head.
It's like anything.
I wonder, did she follow him back? And who texts who first?
Maybe he didn't text.
He just followed her. He only followed her.
That's even like more annoying, because you're like, what does he want?
Yeah. What's he looking at? He's up at all hours of the morning looking at all our highlights now.
Yeah.
Looking at the whole thing. I think we have a lot of faith in men, and sometimes I don't know why. I think sometimes we're too much.
Actually, why are we thinking that they're all romantic?
Well, like, because the first thing that came into our head there was, oh,
he's so cute.
Yeah, reminiscing. Where he could just literally want to text you for the shag. Like,
but if you're also for the shag, then
yeah. But I want to know, did she follow him back? Who texts who?
Could we start a love story again?
Couldn't it? A rekindle love story. That's adorable. The next one then is, told my boyfriend I tried drugs on a girl's trip and he can't look at me the same.
I don't see why it's a reason that you couldn't look at someone the same. Do you?
No.
It seems
Does he do drugs? Like, is it one of these things
sometimes
where, like,
it's the boys that are like, oh my God, if my girlfriend ever did that, I'm like, what? Like,
contradicting
very
themselves. Is that what that's called?
It's very sexist. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, girl can't do a girl smoking, a girl like, no.
Anything that a girl does,
no,
like, if a boy does it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Can't look at me the same. Like, does he
I think
tell
that's a
you
really
that?
mean thing to say.
I can't look at you the same. God's sake, that's
really
intense.
heavy.
I don't know. I think we need more details on it, because I think we need to know how the boyfriend is with it all.
Yeah. Looking in, I know you wouldn't say this because, like, it's hard when you're in it, but I'd be like, okay, well then don't be with me if you can't look at me the same.
Yeah.
But like, that's not that easy, obviously. But
he should appreciate you for telling it. Like, you could have never ever told him.
yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, don't feel guilty about it.
No,
because
yeah, you could have never told him, and then,
he wouldn't find out. How would he find out on a girl's?
or if he did find out months later or whatever through someone else, should it be chaos then?
Yeah, because then it was drugs and lying.
Yeah.
Do you know?
So Jesus, you just look like an absolute weapon.
Yeah, so
Don't feel bad. You told the truth.
and I think it's one of them things he'll get over it. Do you know?
Don't
Hopefully.
make you feel bad
No.
either. Like,
No. And like I said, if he can't look at you the same, then be like, well, I obviously don't mean that much to you.
yeah.
Just say something like that.
If me telling you the truth is,
Yeah, if me telling you like one thing.
leave that one there. And the last one.
I have the longer one.
Oh yes.
So help. My BF of 2 years is obsessed with his pals, constantly putting them first, seeing what their plans are before making plans with me. Makes plans to go on holidays, etc. with them, but hasn't asked me to go away, and just agrees when I mention us going away together. I've mentioned it before, but it's been kind of blown aside that I'm overreacting. Am I holding on to false hope, thinking he'll change?
Aw.
2 years.
Jesus.
See, some boys, I feel like I don't know any currently, but like are just all for the boys. Like, do you know what they're like Sundays are for the boys, weekends are like Mondays are for the boys. Everything, they're like that.
Every day.
They are like that, and it doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't
care about you.
Yeah, but he could just be that kind of guy that is obsessed with his friends.
Yeah, loves
not to
his
say
friends.
that's like, I don't think I wouldn't like be
No.
able for that,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's a reflection on you at all. It's just some boys just like, I think
They don't get
they
it.
just fancy their group. Do you ever get boys who don't stop going, "What, my group was so funny"?
Everything
like
about
this
their
and this and
boys,
this.
like,
Oh,
you're not that
this in my
funny, to
group
be
chat.
honest.
I'm like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
like
you're actually
they
not that
actually
funny.
licked his bums
Yeah.
clean.
I think you should voice it to him
Yeah,
in a.
I think she has.
She already said it to him. I think she should voice it to him in a more
been blown.
intense kind of way.
It's been blown aside that she's overreacting. She
Yeah,
said.
no, I think this time needs to be like,
Yeah,
this is, you're walking on thin ice now.
yeah,
Like, no, because I wouldn't be able for that at all.
yeah. I think the best thing to do is like talk to him, be like, in a real casual way, be like, look, I really don't mind you spend time with your friends. You always have.
Yeah, you're not trying to keep him away from them.
No, but it would be nice for in between that for us to like have a few things booked or like have something to look forward to every week.
Yeah,
something.
together.
Yeah, do you know? And he might understand. Just say it in a real. I feel like when you come at someone in a like angry way, they get defensive.
Argumentative
Whereas if you're
way,
like,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
I would rather like, I'd love that, make me feel great, like something like that, a casual chat. But also,
Yeah, explain to him that if he did those things, it would make you feel good rather than going in with, you're making me feel
yes,
shit.
yeah,
doing
yeah,
this.
yeah.
That's a better way of approaching it.
Good, yeah.
My God,
Yeah.
I'm basically
Basically, a
over.
relationship guru.
But yeah, no, because I'd be up the walls. It's my favourite word in a relationship. Compromise.
Compromise, yeah.
My favourite word.
Communication and
And there
compromise.
needs to be a lot of it for things to work, because it can't just be
Yeah.
all one-sided.
Yeah.
Not seeming like, oh, one side.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good advice out of us, I
Wasn't
must
it?
say.
God, we actually,
Maybe
we're
that is
getting
Bible,
good.
actually.
Yeah, actually, you can take that one as Bible. The rest of them, not too sure. The last one then that we have is how to spice up sex life with open communication. Say the sex is shit.
I don't think she means it's shit. Maybe just like to amp
Spice it
a
up?
bit. Yeah,
She wants to be a bit naughty.
kink it up a bit.
Just, I don't know, depending on how long you're... I think I'm
Yeah.
a freak. I'm very uncomfortable when it comes to sex.
What, talking about it?
Oh,
or
yeah.
in
Well, not
ge-
talking about it. Talking about it to you is fine. Like, talking
Yeah,
about it
yeah.
to girls or whatever is fine. Talking about it to the person I'm having sex with,
I'm a bit like that, actually.
don't like it. Let's just not speak. Let's turn off all the lights. Let's, like... I don't know. Something about it makes my skin crawl a little. Not skin crawl. Maybe I'm a freak. I don't know.
I know what you
I
mean.
don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But something about
Especially
it, like,
after you're like...
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm the best person for advice here.
neither.
I'm just a bit.
Well, you could... If
Weird
there's something
with
you
it.
know you like, say from like... I don't know, something you've seen or like... if like something you think you're into, you could just kind of
How do you
throw
say
it in
it?
conversation. Like, do you want to lick my foot?
I didn't know where you were going to go with that one. I don't know.
No,
like I know. How do you bring it up? Because I'd be scarlet. Imagine he turned around being like, "No, you big weirdo."
Or you could even say it real casual, right? Say it's... I'm just gonna say
Are you
feet, for
doing
example.
the feet thing? A
Yeah,
foot
it'd be
fetish?
like, would you be into feet? Like, I've heard a few people recently, like, into it, like, and I was just wondering, would you be like, and if he's like, no, I'll be like, oh, no, me neither.
agree with him.
Yeah,
then,
yeah, yeah. Something like that, just to throw it, because you never know, he might be also wanting to spice up but doesn't know how to say it.
Really?
Yeah.
If it's, yeah.
Do you know?
So what do you reckon this is the same? They're just having the same sex over and over
Maybe,
again.
yeah. Or get a little, go to Ann Summers.
in relationship.
Get a little vibrator of Ann Summers, or
You can get them anywhere now.
Word deal, I don't feel a bit sick. Do you not think... Get something like that, or a little outfit even. That's a simple thing. Crotchless underwear.
Don't know why you're
Oh, you can get underwear that's actually made out of like sweets.
Oh,
Yeah, that might be cool. Also, Valentine's Day coming up, so it's a good time to try.
I don't want to speak about Valentine's Day, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
but I think I'm just afraid that I'd be so conscious of their reaction. It wouldn't even be the initial conversation of like what you'd say.
Yeah.
It would be their reaction. That's what would freak me out the most. That would make me not say anything.
Reaction to what?
What you say. Like
Them
if you
being
said something
like-
about spicing it up or whatever, like, I don't know, a certain thing you like in the bed.
Yeah.
If they were like, you absolute freak, I'd want the ground to swallow me up.
I feel like when you're
I think I get embarrassed really easy, maybe.
But I feel like when it's someone that you're with that you love, they don't ever think you're a freak. You could do anything.
Oh god.
Well, not if they start mentioning weird things. I'd be like, that's fucking weird. There's people interested in like pee and all.
Ah.
Why do I say interested in me? Like if Dana turned around and said that to me, I'd be like, out the door. Don't be not pissing on me. It's called a golden shower.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
I swear. I've never heard that.
No.
People pooing and all like. I swear, it's sick.
What?
Well, it's wherever you ride her into, like
Whatever floats
wouldn't
your
be,
boat.
yeah, but not be putting it
Wouldn't
down.
be me getting no golden shower. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Well, yeah, maybe that's the thing. Now, I hope they're not asking how we'd spice it up.
Oh yeah, because we don't want no golden showers. But I think
no.
a nice set is like, and then maybe a little whip.
Yeah?
No, I've actually never used a whip.
No, me either.
But if that what you're going for, bring them into Ann Summers with you, because there's a lot of.
Would you
things
walk into
in
Ann
there.
Summers with a boy?
Yeah,
Would you?
I think yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Not
I
a
would.
random fella, but Dano. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't. But Dano
with a boy
won't
you're
get
seeing.
embarrassed for anything anymore.
No,
like.
Dano would be trying on
Dano's
things
seen
in
my
there.
worst. Like he's saying bad things. So, but yeah,
Would you?
yeah. Oh, I like them six and salts. Yay.
No, anyway.
Well done, yous.
That was a giggle.
Yeah. A super skip we have to do in college.
What are we doing? Golden showers, are you mad?
No.
Probably the only one we'll both agree to skip.
So super skip, basically each week we base off the topics or the episode's topic, and if we sip to the motion, it means we agree, and if we skip, it means we disagree. So for this week,
I think for this week we should do staying with your first love when you're like 15 or whatever for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Or do you think being with somebody that young is like not wrong, but do you think you're missing out
Yeah.
on life?
I personally would skip to say that I wouldn't want to be with someone that long.
Would you not?
But you also hear lovely love stories.
I know.
But it's like there's like that where everything is good and bad and everything.
In
isn't
everything,
there? Like,
yeah.
Because you really get to grow up together, go through school.
You do everything together, yeah.
It is nice, but
I think, but if you'd have asked me when I was in that first relationship, I would have said, God, yeah. Like we're staying with each other
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
Like we are getting married, like, yeah, everything. But I think looking back now, like you said, you change so much even in a year. So you
Okay,
could
but
have grown up and
what if
hated
it
each other.
works? What if you're in love from then? Would you pick that like a perfect relationship from 15 till now, or to not be with someone for like your 20s and stuff? Like
Perfect relationship from then till now.
really?
After the shit I've been bleed through.
Yeah, true. We need a bit of plain sailing.
No, I
Smooth
think so,
sailing.
yeah. I think I'm a very, for me anyway, personally, I think I'm a very relationship kind of
Yeah.
person anyway. So I think, yeah, maybe not with that specific person or whatever, but
Yeah.
just in general, I think it'd be cute. Like,
It would be cute. But I also
because I'm such a weirdo. Sorry, cut across you. I'm such a weirdo about time. I am a very strange person with time.
What do you mean?
Like see when people are like, oh, I've been with that person for 10 years. I'm fascinated. Like, I'm like, wow. Like, I always think of me being like, okay, I was with someone for 6 years, and then I'm like, I can't have a 1 year anniversary again. What am I going to do? Yeah. Like, I'm very
Yeah,
caught up on
yeah.
time with things. I don't know why.
Yeah, because you're like,
It was
even in
so
a breakup,
long.
you're like, wow, that's a big part of my
Yeah,
life.
the first thing that comes into your head is the years you've spent with someone. Like,
yeah.
when
But
it
I don't think
shouldn't
they're
be,
ever
like-
a waste.
No, yeah,
No.
like, but even in friendship and stuff, like friends you've made
Yeah.
over a few months can have a better impact on your life than somebody you've had in your life for 10 years.
100%.
But
Yeah.
I'm a freak with time. I don't know. So I'm going to say skip now.
Yeah.
But if you'd asked me 10 years ago, I would
You'd
have
say skip.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
You
say
skipping?
skip because as much as I'm sure it would be amazing if it was a perfect relationship, but I would think in my head, I'm sure people would disagree, but I'd be like, would you not be thinking sometimes, oh, am I missing out on other
Yeah.
things?
But what's the other things?
That's true. You always sacrifice something, don't you?
Don't
with your
you?
life. There's
in
always
everything. Yeah.
something that you have to give up and not have.
So what, you give up other boys, basically? Like,
Not even that, but like some things you wouldn't do if you're in a relationship, like say go travelling or like
Yeah.
as much maybe like
Yeah,
say
yeah.
if you want to do like I just feel like you lose bit of your independence.
Okay.
I'd say,
Being
but
in a
maybe it's just
relationship
the
for that
person
long.
I am. Like
Yeah.
some people, I'm sure are very independent and are together that long, but I think it's nicer to meet someone a bit later on, personally.
yeah.
But yeah.
sorry, super skip.
So we did promise you a little bit extra.
Yeah.
If you've got this far, well done.
Treat for the week, we're
We're
calling it.
treat for the week. It's noodles. No, it's not actually.
No.
But, we mentioned Ellie's name isn't actually Ellie Kelly.
It's not, to be honest.
A fraud.
Yes, I'm an absolute imposter. I'm like Hannah Montana
Yeah.
without the money, basically. So remember I said my name on my passport is different. So my name, I have two names on my passport. I don't really know why. I don't think anybody else in my family has it. So you know that when you open your passport, you have that plastic page.
Yeah.
So my plastic page with my picture on it says
Yeah.
Ellen Kelly.
Okay.
The page above that says birth certificate name, Mary Ellen Leonie Kelly. And I'm pretty sure my birth certificate definitely has something else as well. My birth certificate says Mary Ellen. So
Just
when,
another name added on.
yeah, yeah, because I'm pretty sure I have like 6 names. Because I have like my confirmation name. But then
Oh,
my mum
yeah,
says,
yeah.
I think you added in an extra one just to feel cool.
Oh my
I think I added in an extra one because Queeve might have had an extra one. And I was like, hey, I want that name too. I think I took my granny's name because I was like,
I took my
fuck it,
granny's
let's just
name
put
as
it in there. Like, but my birth certificate, when I was born Mary Ellen.
Oh.
Mary Ellen, I'm like the Waltons up the mountains, apparently. I don't really know. But growing up then, like my mum, she never tried to call me Mary.
No.
It wasn't a case of like Mary Ellen, double barrel name. But I wonder actually, is there a hyphen in between? Is that what you call them?
Probably.
I must
Would be,
whip
wouldn't
out the
it?
birth certificate when I go home
Yeah.
or ask my mum. Yeah, it wasn't a case of her naming me Mary Ellen and
And never calling you that.
Yeah, I don't know why she did it actually.
Just threw it in.
I need to ask her because it'd be different if she called me like Ellen, I don't
And
know.
called you the first one.
Yeah, Ellen Ann and called me Ellen. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Why did she call me Mary Ellen
second
and
one.
never call me Mary? I've never.
I think
Do I look like a Mary? Could you call me
when you're
Mary?
a baby? No, I couldn't.
Could you not?
No.
No. So then it was
No.
just Ellen, but my mom's name is Helen. So I think at home it was Helen Ellen, and it was just
Too much.
I think there's too much going
They
on.
didn't think about that
No.
before.
Yeah, I remember like if somebody be calling you, you'd be like, who? Like who you call?
Yeah, yeah,
Helen,
yeah.
Ellen, you don't
Yeah.
know who you'd be shouting at. And then I was Ellie at a very young age, and I started
Aw.
dancing, like a stage school.
Yeah.
And I went into the stage school as Ellie.
Okay.
And ever since then, just kind of
Just
stuck. Yeah, I've just kind of... Now, like, there's still people in my life who call me Ellen.
Yeah.
So...
Does your mum call you Ellen?
Uh,
No, she calls you Ellie, I feel.
yeah.
Doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anything I have now on my necklaces and
It's
all that I
Ellie.
have are Ellie. Like, I never... If I sign something, I sign it as Ellie. I'll never really... I'd never go as Ellen
Yeah.
for anything.
Yeah.
Unless it's a holiday, obviously you have to put that name.
Yeah.
Put that name on it. But yeah, she calls me Ellie. I think everyone just... Like, my
Yeah,
sister
yeah.
wouldn't call me Ellie.
Yeah.
She'd call me Ellie to other people.
Yeah.
And then people that I hung
Because they'd be
around
like,
with.
who's Ellen?
Yeah, people I hung around with years ago. If I ever see them now,
Yeah.
I'm Ellen to them.
Yeah.
But if I meet someone new now and they try to call me Ellen, I'd be like, no, you don't know that girl.
Yeah, yeah.
She's long gone.
That's the old me.
That's the old me. You don't know her. But
And especially because on Instagram, obviously people read you
Yeah.
as Ellie, that's just automatically what
yeah.
they call you.
I
then,
wonder
like.
would I change it? Whatever, like
Oh,
properly
legally
change it.
Yeah. But you wouldn't need to.
No.
You could if you want, if you really felt passionate about it. Like
Ellie Kelly.
Yeah.
Like it just rhymes. Has
Yeah,
a
it
jingle.
does, it
Maybe
does.
that's why I like it.
it
But then-
works for your brand.
Was
more
there a phase that my mum said something like she didn't want to call me Ellie in school in case they would say Ellie Kelly with the big fat belly or something. Something like that.
Jesus Christ.
And my mum said I think my mum was meant to call me Rose and she was going to call my sister Daisy.
Oh.
Yeah, Queeve was going to be
flowers.
Queeve was going to be Daisy. Like set on Daisy. And there would have been another Daisy and Ellie, imagine.
Oh my God.
That could have been something. I think she was meant to call me Rose, or else I just lied through my teeth and she was going to call Quiva Rose. I don't really know. But my Quiva's godmother said to my mum, you can't call her Daisy because they'd be calling her Daisy the cow.
Oh my God. You have to think of these things.
Don't you?
Yeah.
So that was the entertaining story of my fake name, my Hannah Montana moment. But if you ever see me and call me Ellen, I will not respond. Just letting you know. Or Mary, God.
Oh my God.
And it's not funny. And sometimes people try and drag it out for so long. Like, I remember...
It's lost its touch.
It's okay, it was funny.
It never had its touch.
No,
actually.
yeah, the touch was never there, to be honest. But, like, you get people drunk. Like, I've been out before and people like, ha, Mary. I'm like, really not funny.
And you just look in the straight face.
Sorry. But yeah, so I'm a bit of everything. Call me what you want, but please just keep it as Ellie, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that episode.
That was funny.
We're feeling the love.
We really are, to be honest. He still hasn't accepted me on Instagram, to be fair.
We'll update you next week. If he hasn't, then he's dodging.
What if it comes up blocked?
Maybe he's not an Instagram man. Like, much of he maybe isn't going it that much.
That's hilarious. Well,
maybe still work at 6 p.m.
I'll let you know.
Yeah,
what happens. So that's a little update that we can have for next week's episode, okay?
But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for all the interactions always. The tags, the shares, we do be crying at them. Sending the messages. Look what this girl said.
They make our life. They're just so cute.
Thanks so much. And you can send in your secrets and stalls.
Yes, every week to Charlene, because
on Mondays.
I am just not with it sometimes and I would forget to do it. So
I don't know how I remember it, to be honest.
No,
but,
you always are on
but you'll find How My Drink First on the Go Loud app and all major podcast platforms too. And we release new episodes every Wednesday. So don't forget to like, rate, subscribe, review. That helps us out a lot.
The good stuff that you do. We love seeing the tags, like Charlene said. So
tell your
friends. Sure if you listen to tag us, because I love seeing.
Yeah.
And we love you.
Bye.
Subscribe to this podcast for free on the Go Loud app.